Welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Thank you for joining us today. Well, our top story is a major political development that is attracting attention across South Sudan and among South Sudanese living around the world. Nathaniel Oyet, the deputy chairman and acting chairman of the Sudan People Liberation Movement in opposition, has released a strong political statement through his official Facebook page. His message came at a time when first Vice President Dr. Machar remained in detention while legal proceedings continue against him. The statement also comes as the country prepared for planned election later this year, and as many South Sudanese continue to ask questions about the future of the peace process. Nathaniel Oyet's message has quickly spread across social media, with thousands of people discussing what it could mean for the country's political future. Some people believe his statement reflects the growing political tension in South Sudan. Others believe it shows that a serious disagreement remains between the government and the opposition over the implementation of the peace agreement. According to this information, today we will carefully examine what Nathaniel Oyet said, what his statement could mean, and why many people are closely following this latest political development. As always, Changfied News is committed to presenting information responsibly. Some of the statements we discussed today are claims made by Nathaniel Oyet. They should be understood as his position unless independently confirmed. Now let us begin. Before we proceed, I would like you to help Changfied YouTube channel by subscribing. Turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video you can be notified if you are new and you just found this channel. According to his Facebook post, Nathaniel Oyet claimed that the revitalized agreement on the resolution of the conflict in South Sudan, in the Republic of South Sudan, is no longer being implemented. Nathaniel Oyet argued that the peace agreement has effectively broken down. This is a serious political claim because the agreement has served as the foundation of South Sudan's transitional government for several years. The peace agreement was signed with the goal of ending years of conflict, reducing violence, creating a unified government, and preparing the country for democratic elections. It also included important commitments such as unifying army forces, reforming government institutions, drafting a permanent constitution, and creating conditions that would allow peaceful election. However, many parts of the agreement have experienced delays over the year. Several deadlines have been extended. Political disagreement have continued. Security arrangements have moved more slowly than many citizens expected. Because of this delay, different political groups now have different opinions about the current state of the peace process. Some government officials continue to say the agreement remains in place and that preparation for election should continue. On the other hand, Nathaniel Oyet strongly disagrees. In his Facebook message, he argued that organizing election under the current circumstances would not strengthen peace. Instead, he claimed that such a move could increase political tension and create greater instability in the country. This reflects one of the biggest debates currently taking place in South Sudan. Should election move forward or as planned? Should it move as planned or not? Or should outstanding part of the peace agreement be fully implemented before citizens go to the poll? Different political leaders have different answers to this question. Supporters of election argue that voting allows citizens to choose their leader through democratic means. They believe elections are an important step toward completing the country's political transition. Others argue that elections should only take place after security improves, political disagreements are reduced, and institutions responsible for organizing free and fair elections are fully prepared. This debate is not unique to South Sudan. Many countries emerging from conflict have faced similar questions. Holding election is an important democratic process. However, many experts also believe that peace, security, and public confidence are essential for successful election. Another important part of Oyet's statement focused on the security situation. He claimed that fighting has continued between government forces and opposition forces in several areas following recent military confrontation. These claims have been made by Oyet and could not be independently verified by Changfied channel at the time of this report. Security development often change quickly. For that reason, it is important to rely on official information from multiple sources before reaching conclusion. Political analysts said the security situation remains one of the most important issues facing South Sudan today. Many citizens continue hoping for lasting peace after years of conflict that affected communities across the country. Families want stability. Children want uninterrupted education. Farmers want to cultivate their land without fear. Business want an environment where they can grow and create employment. Peace remains one of the strongest hopes shared by ordinary South Sudanese. This is why statements from senior political leaders often receive significant public attention. Every major announcement can influence public opinion and shape political discussion across the country. As Oyet's message continued to circulate online, many South Sudanese are now waiting to hear how the government and other political stakeholders may respond. Will there be official reaction? Will political dialogue continue, or will tension increase further? These are some of the questions many citizens are asking today. If you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, I would like you to hit the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Well, after the break, I will come up with another report relating to what is happening in South Sudan. Let's meet on the next video. Bye-bye.